Right. Hello, welcome to Pioneer
Near
Prosperity
prosperity movement.
Movement. Maddie, and
Sudha here.
that's awesome, guys. And moreover, today is 130th,
Mm.
130th.
30th Sunday business life continuously without
Mm,
a break. So it's
mm,
been more than
more than 2 years
two
now.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, so 52 weeks in a year, right?
Mm.
So am I right?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
yes.
great.
More than 2 years.
So more than 2 years, and moreover, this today is a special day. Of course, you all know. Of course, it's what's called as a New
Yes.
Year Eve. So
I'm
is it
just
coming?
checking. Yeah. I'm just checking.
You're just checking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's coming there. That's awesome, guys. So if you're tuning in live, say hello, hello, hi, talk to us, and as well as a hashtag live. So tech check is done. And if you're watching as a replay, hashtag replay. And moreover, we are going to share with you so much of insights
Values.
and mindset shifts which are required to achieve and to achieve the time and financial freedom, and also wealth codes, and also the great strategies towards achieving and living your life to the fullest.
Okay.
Can you cancel that? So we got a call. So anyway, the main reason for this live is nothing but you without knowing this, I'm telling you, we are telling you that without knowing this, how much ever you work hard, you can't achieve the ultimate freedom of your life in terms of time and financial freedom, location freedom, and also one other most important freedom we are going to share with you, because that is what is going to give you, provide you the ultimate freedom of life. So, in that case, whom we are here to talk about is nothing but we are Maddie and Sudha, worked in aged care as a physiotherapist for how many years
23 years,
in different
and yeah, in
countries,
different countries, and time went so
just
we
like that.
yeah, we put a
So,
post about that
yeah, we
today.
were on your side 3 years before or
Before.
4 years before, watching people doing all these kind of things and
Mm.
doing a live or doing, oh, well, how come they can able to live that kind of life? Why can't we live that kind of life? All those sort of things. We were like you guys watching us, you know. So whereas we took a massive leap because of the commitment that we made ourselves to live now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in saying so, if you are one such kind of a person who is having having a thrive and hunger to live the life to the fullest, towards like how much ever I'm earning, why I couldn't able to bring the money, means why I couldn't able to meet the demands, why I'm struggling so much in meeting the demands of paying the bills and also the mortgage and the cost of living, and why I couldn't able to spend time with my family, why it is all happening like this, and when is it going to end? If you think so, this is the live session for you. What do you think?
Yeah, we usually talk to a lot of parents,
Mm,
where they have two children,
mm,
three children. So especially in the current situation,
mm.
so we talk to a
Now
lot of parents.
whom it is really for? What do you think, whom it is really for?
This is, I don't really very closely into parents, but also who are struggling, who doesn't want to settle for small, and also who have big dreams,
Mm.
and they think this is the time now. I don't want to go on like this. I really want to make that change in my and also take control of their finances.
So
Yeah.
if you're such kind of person, guys, drop yes, I am on. Yes, I am in. So if you're such kind of person, drop yes below.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a massive change, if you're looking for a significant change in your life to meet the demands of life in terms of time to be spent for yourself, to be self love, self care, and taking care of yourself, your health, because
Mm.
we know that we were in a situation to even we sacrificed our health to so much of extent as well. So we know that. So if you are in a such a person to looking for focusing on yourself, or if you are such person to spend time with your partner or with your wife or with your hubby or with your kids, or to live with your passion, oh my god, I would like to be there, but at the same time I'm getting stuck at work.
In work. Yeah.
If you think so, and also if you're saying that I couldn't able to meet the demands of life, to meet the, I mean, so to meet the ends meet, it means pay the bills or mortgage, whatever, if you're such kind of person, drop yes, I am in, I am on, I'm in this struggle. Drop yes,
Yeah.
just be open.
Yeah,
So
and also
mm,
people who are thinking that my finance situation, I'm just managing, but I feel like I don't have time. I have kids, but I never spend enough time with my
mm, mm,
kids. So
mm,
if you are thinking about there's no time, where the time goes, it goes so quickly. No time. I'm working all the time. I'm
mm,
spending most of the time at work.
mm,
I go to work when my kids are sleeping, and then when I come back, nearly it's bedtime. So
mm.
if you think you don't have control over the time and also no control over your finances, this is also for them.
So why we are saying all this? Because
Mm.
we were there. So we know how hard it feels. We know how emotionally it affects
Mm.
our life, our health, our mental health, and also emotionally to our relationship. So we were there until 3 years before.
Yes.
So that is why we are stressing all these things, because that's why we are here to help those people who are struggling with the same. And you may be thinking that why we are going hard in social media, always talking about business and also traveling at the same time. Of course, we are saying that we are in our fifth
Fifth
month of
month.
our
Yeah.
full-time travel. So why we are going so hard in social media? You may be thinking that I know that why we are going hard, because the life in that side is very hard. We know that we lived that kind of life, we survived there. So we are so determined with our 2024 mission to help minimum 100 people to make at least a minimum of 20k Australian dollars per month. Of course, it's a worldwide, but at the same time, we are focusing on
Australia.
Australia
Yeah.
to help minimum 100 people. We are in the mission. When we are in the mission, we go hard. So it doesn't mean that we are not we are not celebrating. And yes, of course, we do celebrate. Of course, we are living. When you're looking for a weekend, when you're looking for a New Year Eve, every single day we are living, right? What do you
Yeah,
think so?
we've been relaxing every day because we are in
Mm,
our travels,
mm,
and so it doesn't really make us look for something
mm. Look for the
special.
weekend, look
Look
for
for
the
the special
auspicious
day. Yeah.
events or something like that.
Yes.
Every
Every
single
day.
day, we are just getting together
Yeah.
always and being with the family, being with the kids, and doing every single day when we get up in the morning. No one is controlling our life. We are living our life as per how we design. That is nothing called as a time freedom. That is nothing called as a living the life by yourself without someone's approval. So in saying so, it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to share with you all those sort of things. So it's better to jump on straight away about the topic.
That's about us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is why we are here to are eligible enough. Not only eligible, we are here to share with you how can you
Mm.
also achieve that kind of life. In saying so, without knowing this, you how much ever you struggle, you can't achieve the time and financial freedom. So we have categorized into a few things here. First of all, the value.
Mm.
Right from the childhood, we have been told and conditioned in such a way: you must study well, you must get a good job, you must get a good income, you must work hard and get a good income. Yeah,
Yep.
right. We know we were there too. Work hard for money. That's what we have been, it has been told to us. Work hard for money by means of trading your time. It
Mm.
means time over money, isn't it?
Yeah, and also,
Mm,
go to a uni, and right from the beginning, starting from school, it's like more of the beliefs which
mm,
we've been imposed on. Go to school, get into uni,
mm.
straight after uni, go to job. So that's been there
That's a
for a
grind.
while. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's been.
so in that case, what you're doing there is nothing but you are unknowingly, even we did that too, we were unknowingly and unintentionally spending or selling or trading our time for money. But at the same point of time, we are looking for what? To be with the family. How it is possible when your day is only has having a 24
4
hours?
hours.
We
Yeah.
can't blame the nature. That's been there for thousands and
Mm.
millions of years. We can't blame it, but rather how we can optimize and maximize our time, the money, and the life by means of living the life. Yeah, so in that case, say for example, if you're working for 8 hours a day
Mm.
or 40 hours a week, it doesn't mean that it's only the working hour, but it's also composed
Up
of
and down,
getting preparation,
commuting. Yeah.
getting preparation for the work, and as well as going and commuting and blah blah blah, everything counts. So in a nutshell, almost around 10 to
10
11
hours.
hours
Yeah.
10 to 11 hours a person is spending only for the work, to go and commute and everything.
And also, even more, like for some it's like 12-hour shifts
Mm.
plus going and coming, so that's almost like 13, 14
And think
hours.
think about the life hassles
Mm.
around it. It means that what is happening here is most of your time that you are spending your life to work,
Mm.
Yeah. And all of the other things are revolving around the work.
Mm. Yeah, you plan everything within that time remaining left.
Because the majority of your time you are spending at work
Work.
or something related to work,
Yes.
because everyone has got how many hours? 24 hours.
Hours.
That we are saying for the people who are working 40 hours, 38 hours, but I work until 40 hours, sorry, 60 hours a week. And I've been talking to people who are working for 84 hours, 100 hours, 110 hours. I don't know how they're doing it, but somehow they are doing it. When I talked to recently one person, like he is sleeping only for 4 to 4.5 hours. Almost every single hour he is working. Oh my goodness, I know how hard it is, because that's how we've been told in such a way that if you want to make more money, what you have
More
to do
work.
overtime. Yeah, we know that. We did that. I did that. I started with 38 hours, ended up with working for 60 hours a week.
On the weekends. Yeah.
So, in that case, trading your time for money or selling your time for money, when you're doing that either in your job or in your small business, or if you're self employed, as long as your presence is required in the job or in your small business or self employed, as long as you're trading your time for money in any frame or any form, you never achieve any sort of time freedom. You never achieve financial freedom. And you immediately ask that, oh yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is, because it has been told to believe. We have been conditioned to believe that's the way it is to make money. It is not. Even we believe that. We were there. We worked for 23 years non-stop continuously. We were there. It didn't work out. It didn't give the life of what we want. Yeah, we brought money. We just made money. Of course, being in Australia as a physiotherapist, we may means it's one of the highest profession in Australia,
Yeah.
highest paid profession in Australia. We made money, financially good. Of course, we are struggling, but financially good enough. But time poor, relationship poor, not being spending with the within ourselves,
Yeah.
and means health poor, and we couldn't able to spend the day what is really we like it. It doesn't mean that we don't like the profession, but what we really want, the dreamful life, the travel, I like photography. I couldn't able to even go to gym what I want, what I want when I want. So what's the point? Yeah. So as long as you're spending or selling your time or trading your time for money by working hard for money, you'll never be in a position to get any sort of freedom in your life. So we need to flip that
Mm.
from trading your time for money to not to trade your time for money. Because when you're working for money, you are getting socially slaved for money. Oh, I'm not working for money. Yes, if you are in a job, are you in a job? Are you a small business owner? Are you a self-employed person? It means what? You're working for money. Whether you accept it or not, that is the fact. It is very hard to accept it. Your ego will
Yeah.
not, oh no, no, I'm not. It is a fact. It is absolutely the fact. As long as you're working in a job or small business or self-employment, you are working for money. Whenever you're working for money, money is controlling you, because you are getting socially slaved for the money. That is a hard truth, guys. Even when I came to know this, I couldn't able to accept it. But once after accepting it, because self-accepting is the most important thing,
Mm.
I got aware, self-aware, and I started to reflect on it, self-reflection, and I started to take action, self-actualization, and followed by that, now in the past 3 years, whatever we have done, I mean, consistently getting committed towards flipping that mindset to this side.
Mm.
Now we are not actually trading our time for money. We are living with complete time freedom, but it didn't happen overnight. That is why what is required is a mindset shift. Because to stop, and it is not going to happen overnight, guys. You can't just, okay, I'm going to stop doing my job, means how the money flows then. It is not
Mm.
going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So even in fact, for me, it took around 10 months. For us, for her to come out of the job, it took nearly for more than one and
Two.
a half years,
Mm.
almost 2 years, because she resigned only by last March.
March. Yeah.
But for me, 10 months time. It's because what is required is the mindset shift. Because you have been doing the job maybe 5 years or 6 years or 10 or 20, or for us 23 years or 30 years. The mindset shift is what is more important here. That's what we're going to talk about. The next thing is
Mm.
the mindset shift, what is necessary here. Because we have been told especially in the last, I would say, 40 years.
Mm.
What they have said, save money.
Yeah.
Is that anyone said that?
Protect your money.
Is that anyone said, oh, you need to be protecting your time? No, right from the school age. Yeah, because it happened especially in our age, right? Like when you
Mm.
were in the around eighth
Mm.
or seventh, sixth grade, something like that.
Yeah,
They have given a
1980s.
small box. Oh,
Mm.
you have to save money.
Yeah, like a piggy bank,
Piggy
and then
bank,
put
yeah.
coins in
Yeah,
it.
I remember the piggy kind of, yeah. So from there itself it started to save money. It has been deeply injected into us to save money. And as long as you are saving money, again, money is mastering you. And when you are saving money, where you are saving money? You're saving money in the,
Bank.
is it saving money for you or saving money for the bank? You are saving money for the bank. Do you know about this kind of things? Financial literacy?
It's high time to educate yourself about financial literacy so that you could very well move the needle of that
Mindset
mindset
shift.
shift.
Because even if you are saving a $5,000, say for example, in the bank is making into $50,000. And what you're doing, going to the bank, they are making your 5,000 into 50,000 10 times, and going to the bank and getting a home loan or any loan. That is your money. With what? Are they giving without interest? No, with interest.
Yeah.
And you're paying the interest. So that is how the banks are doing the business with your money. And you are being engulfed into it, because money is a tool, guys. Bank knows that, but you don't know that, because you have been fed right from the childhood to protect and save money. And why we are being fed in such a way, in the sense to inject the scarcity mindset into us.
Mm.
Of course, yes, before 1974 it was that kind of, because before 1974 there is a
Gold
gold
standard.
standard, yeah. But after 1974, followed by President Nixon, it has been changed.
Yeah.
There is no gold standard here.
Money can be printed whenever the
The,
government wants, or government, or any, whenever it can be printed, but
mm,
there is no standard rules. It's
there's no,
been removed.
and it's getting printed every single day, and especially during the COVID time, it has got printed like anything crazily. And whenever it's getting printed, the value of the money drops. And
Mm.
you know that the cost of living, what's happening there now, there's a peak of, not, it's not a peak, just a
It's the
starting of
beginning,
inflation.
yeah.
It's just the beginning only. Wait until the end of 2024 and 2025, it's going to reach the peak. Why? The reason, because during the COVID time, what they did, they printed the money like crazily. Now they have to bring the money value down. For
Yeah.
that, the inflation is happening here.
Yeah.
And you are just believing that, and then afterwards you're going along with that code.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. It's time now. That is why you need to have a mindset shift. That I'm not saying that not to protect them, not to save the money. Yes, of course. I'm not saying that to go and spend the money lavishly. No, no, I'm not saying that way. Whereas money is not here to be saved or protected. When you protect or save the money, you are being ruled by the money through
Mm.
the bank. That is what is financial literacy. And you will be made to work for money again. So you are protecting and saving the money, and you end up in saying a hard earned money. Mindset shift is needed. And also, the bank is protecting your, bank is multiplying your money. You are hard earning the money and
Mm.
depositing in the bank. On the, what the bank is doing, are they keeping your money exactly as it is? No,
No.
the bank is multiplying it. Why? Because it's a business.
Yep.
If you have a doubt, just go to the bank and say, like, I'm going to withdraw $50,000, give it. No, they will ask you a time. Why? Think about it, all these things. There are so much to talk about it. Yeah, that's out of the topic. We are not going to touch that. So what is required is not to protect your money, rather protect your money is in abundance. Don't feel greedy, first of all. Because when you talk to people, even people, I'm not greedy. Come on, really? Why not? Don't feel greedy about it. When you're saying that you're feeling greedy, where does it come from?
From the scarcity, like,
Why? Because
it's you're taking it from
uh,
somebody else.
when you take from someone, they don't have it. Did you get that?
Mm.
When there is a shortage, people think that when I take it from you, you will
More.
not be having it. I
Mm.
want to be greedy or something like that.
Yeah.
No, there is nothing like that here. You are not taking anyone's share here. Even if you take the share, there is an abundance again.
Everyone could have everything and more.
It's in abundance, guys. It has been strongly injected into
Mm.
you with a scarcity mindset. But after 1974, money is not in scarce. Money is in abundant. You need to know this. So don't ever feel greedy about money. Too much of money is not good. Don't feel that.
Mm.
You need to shift that. That's what we are saying, that
Mindset
mindset shift.
shift.
Money, especially money mindset shift, is what is necessary. So don't feel greedy, first of all, and don't have this kind of scarcity mindset. Too much of money is not good. It's not too much of money is not the issue here. It's a person who uses the money wrongly is the issue here.
Mm. Yeah.
Did you get that? You got this, what we mean. And it's all because of the money. No, money is not a problem here. It's a person who is not responsibly making use of the money, or who is not responsibly making the money in abundance, is the problem here.
Mm.
It is a problem with the person's
Person.
mindset. Did you get that? So money is not always the problem here. Money is beautiful. Money is a beautiful energy. And moreover, we are from Hinduism, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Why I'm asking, right? There's no doubt, of course. You can very well resonate to it. Okay, if you are from
Any
India or
other.
any other country, of course you may be worshipping money as well, right?
Mm.
Why you are
Most of the
worshipping?
country.
Money is an energy, right? And worshipping the money in some form
Yeah. Mm.
and saying, I don't want too much.
Contradicting.
Yeah, can you see that? How far you're contradicting? And too much of money is not good. Come on. What is this? Really? Why you're getting so confused in that? Don't get confused. Don't contradict yourself, because see, I can talk about the universe, the laws, and stuff like that. I'm not going to go much into it. But at the
Mm.
same point of time, if you're having that kind of contradictory insight within you, not insight, contradictory
Beliefs.
belief within yourself, you
Mm.
want money, but I don't want too much. I don't want to be greedy. Then how it is possible to get the money? That is why you are saying that money is a problem. Money is not the problem. Your contradictory belief is the problem here. Did you get that? So you need to step out of that box. You need to step out of what has been told to you and think out of the box. That box is nothing but the conditioned life. As long as you are inside, you are being ruled, you are being slaved. When you step out of it, that's where you say, oh wow, now I know. Oh my god, back in my life I was like that. Now everything is different. Then you see the with everything with a different perception, with a different insight. Your eyes will open wide open. It happened to us exactly as well.
And also, when you have that mindset shift, especially money mindset, you will start valuing the time,
Mm,
and rather than the value of money. So
exactly.
you put the money, or give the power to money, and
Mm,
being a servant, always chasing, always thinking about how to make this one, how to make, how to pay bills, and this and this. But when you literate yourself, about finances, and also when the money mindset shift comes, you will start valuing your time more.
that's it. The reason, because there are two assets in your life.
Mm.
One is you, another one is time.
Time, your time.
Money doesn't have value here. Money is given the value by us. Did you get that? Whereas when you give so much of importance to money, you're giving the power to money and you're getting slaved for the money. As long as you're giving the power to the money, when you're getting slaved for the money, no way under the sun you will get the financial freedom. How much ever you work hard.
Yeah.
Did you get that? Keep that in mind. So focus on shifting your mindset, money mindset, and also
Mm.
focus on protecting your time, and focus on your self-love and self-care, and do not protect the money. Money is to meant to be transacted, rotated,
Circulated.
circulated. That is what the purpose of money. When you save the money in any form, it will get rusted and it will not stay with you, because money is an energy. Did you get that? So that is what the mindset shift is, what is required here. So you have to shift from scarcity to the abundance
Abundance
mindset,
mindset.
And also, I have written it because I don't want to go outside of the topic,
Okay, yeah.
and also shift your mindset from protecting your money to protect your time. These are the two main basic, very basic mindset shift is what is necessary to achieve the freedom of your life, to live your life to the fullest. And the next two most important thing regarding with regards to wealth code, we would
Mm.
like to share with you here.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to understand what is wealth. Drop it in the comment below. What is wealth? What do you think wealth is?
I'm sure everyone will drop.
What do you drop it in the comment below now? What do you think wealth means? Which is gonna be a few seconds.
Yeah.
Drop it in the comment below. What do you think wealth is? If you're watching is live or if you're watching a replay, or if you're quite hesitant to share, that's fine. Just write it in a piece of paper. What is wealth means? Now you can say.
Mm.
I'm sure what
I'm sure everyone would have written money
if you have written
as
money,
wealth.
it is absolutely. I'm not saying wrong, but it is because money is a part of wealth. Money is not just wealth.
Mm.
Wealth is not just money alone. When you talk about the wealth, that's what you need to understand the importance of wealth.
Mm.
The one who can be financially successful, but
Mm.
if he doesn't have the time for themselves,
Mm.
time poor. If he doesn't have the health properly, health poor. If he doesn't have the proper relationship with his wife or with his partner, with his husband or with his kids, relationship poor. And if he doesn't have the proper mental health, mental means mind poor, mindset poor. What's the point of having money then? Yeah, that person is not wealthy. That is the person who is greedy.
Just only wanting the
Money alone.
money to be wealthy, but not focusing on the other
Hmm.
aspects of health.
Health and wealth. So because wealth is not just money, wealth is nothing but that. I'm going to tell you here, we are telling you here, you can write in a piece of paper. Wealth includes spiritual, mental, physical, emotional, and financial. See, finance comes at the last. We are not saying money is not important. Money is absolutely important here, but at the same point of time, without these four, and if you're focusing only on the finance, you will become financially successful with poor wealth in all the other aspects. You can't succeed in your life. That's why we are seeing many people running and chasing for money all the time, blaming money, but they end up ending up in health poor, relationship poor, time poor, and stress, frustration, anxiety, angry about. There is no peace of mind. Why? Because money is not the just the wealth. Wealth is composed of spiritual, mental, physical, emotion, financial. You need to understand that. So every single day, right from the morning, the moment you get up in the morning, you need to change your lifestyle from working for money to make the money to work for you. How? By means of living a self-disciplined life. Oh my God. No. You may be thinking it's an advice. No, I know the. See, one thing, choose whether you want to live with the pain of self-discipline or you want to live ending up with pain of regret. Choose either way, it's pain only.
Yeah.
If you live with the pain of self-discipline, you will live with freedom, and eventually you will not see it as a pain because you know how worthy it is, because every single day you will live with freedom. Rather, if you think that, oh, no, 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 it's too hard, I don't want to do that, then very soon you'll end up in pain of regrets. And nowadays, people who are in 30 plus itself, recently we are getting application from 20 plus itself,
Mm.
how far they're getting frustrated, how
Yeah.
far they're burnt out, how far they're getting tired, how far they're getting mentally grungy. Why? Because getting slaved for the money. You need to think about that. So wealth is not just money alone.
Especially we've spoken to a lot of them who are like really time poor, not even able to spend time for their health,
Mm.
or not even enough sleep to
Oh
be
my God.
basic. Not even, I'm not talking even about going to gym and taking care of them. I'm just talking the basic health, sleep. not even sleeping enough
Mm.
hours. So it's that much they are trading their time.
Exactly.
And in chasing of money, they're trading so much time, compromising their health,
Exactly.
especially very young ones. We've spoken
Yeah, yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
them.
Because see the thing is to be open to share that the system doesn't want you to be wealthy. That's it. The system doesn't want you to be wealthy. Just to be openly sharing that. So for that, they are creating loads of external noises to distract you.
Especially on the weekends, when you're not
One through the
working.
education.
Yeah.
From the childhood itself, it starts through the education.
Yeah.
We are sending the children to the school for educating the person, right? People. Why the sports? Of course, you can play sports. Why that itself? I always ask a question myself. Okay, footy is a sports. Then why we a young child itself follow the team of footy? Blah blah blah. There itself they are feeding that sports mentality. Of course, I understand that. But if you look back in the time, the sports yeah, has been started like this kind of events started during the Roman Empire. You know why? Because those days there was the biggest problem that every single day the Roman empires are getting the some sort of complaints and some sort of issues from the people,
Common people.
common
Yeah.
people, and they had a very big discussion. It is in history. It is in the history, and they had a very big discussion how to deal with these problems. Then it has come to a conclusion that if we solve all the problem, it's not possible.
Mm.
Rather, how we can distract the people, how we can keep the people occupied. That is where they started all those kind of sports events, not footy, some other kind of sports events to occupy the people whenever they are free. Did you get that?
Saturday,
Whenever they are
Sunday.
free. When they are free,
Saturday,
when they are
Sunday.
not working.
Yeah.
And when they are not working, whenever they are having holidays or weekends or anything like that. Did you get that? Until from then, since from then until now,
It's been there.
it's been like that. Did you get that? Whenever you are having a holiday,
Mm.
whenever you are having a weekend, whenever there is a festival time, whenever you are free, what's happening? Some sort of sports, cricket, rugby, football. I'm not blaming any of the sports person here. No. And you need to know why the players are getting paid high. You need to know why. You know why? They are paying, of course they are paying the players who are successfully playing blah blah high. The reason because those are the players or their what to say, or their coins for the government, for the system to make you to distract. Did you get that? Because when that particular player, say for example, no, not an example, say for example anyone, any particular player, if you say when that player is playing, what do you do? Most of the people will go.
Yeah. Or at least watch it at home.
What happens?
Yeah.
All those people who are following the player are
Distract.
getting distracted. That's the number one, sports. I'm nowhere discouraging any sports guys, but I'm just saying that.
How it could be a distraction, and you
Mm,
could use that time for
mm.
yourself
And
or anything
also
else.
celebrity events,
Yeah. A lot of
concerts.
concerts.
Why all these events are happening only on the weekends? Have you ever asked questions? Because those events, those things are meant to distract you. Because when you have a time, what happens? You start to think. The schools are in 1901 when the school has been framed by who's the guy? Alexander
No,
something.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. Yeah, Rockefeller. What he said, he said this one. A nation wants worker. A nation wants a more number of workers, not more number of thinkers. Did you get that? You got this. You need to think. Don't just follow the herd of people. When you follow the herd of people like that, like a zombie, that's why there is a phrase I would like to share with you that by the age of 25, people are mentally died,
Hmm.
physically walking, physically roaming. Understand this, and that's what's happening now. Of course, by the age of 20 plus, by the mid of 20 itself, People are ending up with so much of troubles, problems, mentally, physically, emotionally, and
Yeah, in all
frustration,
aspects of
anger,
life.
and they're going for self-depression drugs and anti-depressive drugs, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Why? Can you see that? You just step out because you are being inside and seeing it. You can't see anything. Just step out of that and see from the whole aspect. Then you can see obviously how it is controlling you, how it is distracting you with the loads of external noises. So the system doesn't want you to be healthy. That is why they make you to focus only on the money. So wealth is not just money. As long as you believe wealth is money, as long as you work for money, you never achieve any sort of freedom in your life. It is very hard to accept that that's a fact. You want to say anything about that?
No.
Be very clear with that, guys. You need to take time for it. But where do you get time?
Mm.
Now, what happens? Today is 31st, New Year Eve. Yeah, of course, we need celebration. But what you're celebrating for? What is we are just asking what you're celebrating for. You're celebrating for New Year, okay? New Year means new life. Is that the life is new for you? What kind of freedom of life that you're having?
Pretty
Okay, tomorrow is a
holiday, public
holiday.
holiday, day after tomorrow,
What's
pretty much
happening?
everyone going to work.
Same,
Yeah.
same life of what you lived last year in 30 until 31st. Same life what you have lived 2 years before. Same life what you have lived 5 years before.
Yeah.
Come on, this New Year Eve also is a distraction for you. I'm not saying that not to celebrate. Yes, celebrate it, but why you are celebrating it? And I really couldn't understand this. Just let me clear. Let me make me clear with that. Of course, there is a New Year Eve, Sydney celebrations happening, blah blah blah. I understand that there's a firework worldwide famous, blah blah blah.
Mm.
To watch that 10 minutes or 15 minutes of firework, it's nothing but what? Instant gratification. To watch the 10 to 15 minutes of firework, people has to go there even in the morning itself,
Yeah, some even travel
because
the day before.
by
Yeah.
afternoon the gate will be closed, it seems. What? Really? Is that event is created for the public, or is that event is created for the public to get distracted? You need to be before 11ish or 12ish to get into the gate. And you know what? They have to be under the sun. Of course, in Australia it's summer.
Yeah.
And you need to carry all your food inside.
Yeah.
You need to carry with your kids. What is this? What kind of life is this? And what can you see the distraction? How far you are being told to not to give not to give importance to your time.
Mm.
It doesn't mean that we don't like fireworks. Yes, we do like fireworks. But at the same point of time, can you see this from your whole picture? Today morning onwards, I'm seeing so many number of social media posts.
Mm.
People have been wait. What is that? What does that mean? Waiting? Come on, really? With the kids having so many picnic stuff and things like, I couldn't see the meaning behind it. But okay, you're doing it. That's fine. 10 minutes. 31st by 12 o'clock, all the fireworks done. Yeah. What happens by 12:15 onwards?
Getting back, sleep,
And then
uh,
tomorrow holiday, and the day
holiday,
after tomorrow.
go back to work.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, so throughout the day you have been distracted,
Mm.
and I even shared with you. Andrew Tat mentioned this. Oh my God, beautifully. The most people waste their week, especially between the Christmas and the New Year,
Yeah, it's like
completely.
gone. Yeah. It's the day like not existing those days. Pretty much
From
nothing gets
24th,
done.
from 24th to 1st.
Mm.
I will do after Christmas. Oh, no, 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 I will do after New Year. What?
Yeah, that 1 week is totally erased.
As long as something like there is no 1 week in this between 25th, 24th to
To
1st
first, yeah,
in the
definitely.
year.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, guys, how many days?
7 days.
7 days. How many hours? Calculate some 24 into 7. Really? You have been so much working hard on the rest of the day, and you're saying that, oh, I need to have this kind of break, blah, 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 all those kind of BS stories. You are not saying that. You have been told and injected to say that. And going back to the same sort of life from second onwards. And then I'm busy all the time. I'm working hard. Come on, enough of that BS stories. It's not that you are working hard. You have been told to work hard, blindfold. You have been blindfolded. It is very hard to accept, but that's a fact. And you're saying that I'm working hard. For what? For money. By trading your time. And you're saying that I don't want too much money. And I don't want to be greedy.
Mm.
That's what the system wants you to believe. And you're doing this. You have done that before. And you're doing this now. But at the same time, repeating the same thing what you have done before and you're expecting a different result. You will not get it. You will never get it. Doing the same thing what you have done before for the past 2 or 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 years and expecting a different result is completely insane. And someone who like us talk about it, it's absolute crap, I don't believe it, blah blah blah, because you don't believe it. You know why? The belief that you're having is not just happened yesterday. Right from your childhood you have been told to believe.
Yeah, when we talk about people who spend their, like, for that 5 or 10 minutes, who spend that
Whole day.
evening, and also some travel, so for another 5 hours, 8 hours, whatever. So there's like one group of people like that, and then I'm thinking about the other group of people who are like essential service, like still workers on, there's no like
Oh,
company shutdown. They all pick up extra shifts and work midnight hours, and then for a double pay,
mm,
triple pay,
mm,
and
mm,
then we'll be there, and then physically there, and mentally, oh, I wish I was in New Year celebration, but
mm. And some people
mentally
sitting and
working,
watching.
and mentally not there, but physically being at work, because it's still the work is on, like
Mm,
some
yeah,
shopping, midnight shoppers, and
some are
also
working in aged care or something like
holiday,
that.
yeah, holiday and healthcare and stuff like that. So a lot of them pick up extra shifts. They could be, want to be with family and take them to but they are there. So it's like very, very contradictory of distraction and getting nowhere. So somebody want to be there and being at work. Some, because the company shut down, you are meant to take your annual leave at this time of the
Forced.
is this time of the year. So your time is like, for the 10 minutes, you are like extra 1.5 days extra you spend for that, and lavishly spending the
Time.
time. Yeah, so it's like two very contrary, but both of them like not getting anywhere, because it's at the end, one working, trading the time
Time
for
for money.
money, the other one also, this one spending the time
For money.
for total
Total
distraction.
distractions. Did you get that? These and all the facts. I won't say ugly facts, guys. These are all the untold facts that you don't know.
And everyone just accept it is as if it's just think it's normal.
And nowadays people have started realizing,
Mm,
and you know that whatever you've done in the 2 or 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 years, you know that it's not working out.
mm,
You know that. But some people, what happens? What they do? They fit in. They
mm,
accept it. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It
mm.
is what is real. That is not reality.
That is not normal.
That is not normal. You have been conditioned to believe it is normal through all sorts of external noises around you.
Yeah.
And you believe that, and you work in secured, scarce, and safety mindset, and you say that I'm happy with what I have. That's an absolute BS belief again. You are not happy with what you have. I know that, and we know that, and you know that too. And you bluff yourself saying, I'm happy with what I have. You should be happy with what you have. No. If you're happy with what you have, then why you're working for
Mm,
overtime?
yeah.
Come on, tell me. Yeah? And why you're getting grungy about money?
Mm.
Yeah. And why you're saying that I am not affordable for it? It's too expensive. It's not worth for it. Why you are saying all these things? When you are saying too expensive, when you are saying it's not, I can't afford it, it's nothing but the blame that you are victim mindset. You're blaming the money,
Mm.
you're blaming the government, you're blaming the system,
Others, yeah.
others, with a victim mindset. When you are saying these kind of words, you within yourself, you know that you are not happy,
Mm.
but you're covering up, masking up, saying, "Oh, it's not, it's too expensive, I can't afford that, it's not worth actually." All these are masking. And you look, even if you want to go to the if you are a migrant like us, to go back to and see the parents or
Mm-hmm.
anyone back in your country, you always look for what? Discounted tickets or cheap tickets or offered
Yeah.
tickets. Why? Because you are not happy with what you have, and you are masking with all those lies. Because your egoistic mind, what is ego? Face of fear. The personality, not what you have created, the personality what others have created inside you, is not letting you to accept it. You may say that I'm happy with what I have. Come on, enough of that story. I don't have money, I don't have time, I can't afford it, it's too expensive. All those are affirmations you are reaffirming to
Mm.
yourself over and over and again and again, and at the same time working for money. The moment you shift all these things, you will become wealthy by working hard on yourself in a self-disciplined life, by focusing on spiritual, not just going to the temple or not just going to the church and praying. That is not spiritual, guys. Come on, enough of that. I'm not saying not to do that. You need to dedicatively every single day focusing on aligning your body, aligning your mind, aligning your body, mind, and soul, because you are not body with body and mind with soul, you are soul with body and mind. For that, every single day you need to mindfully do some sort of rituals, mindfully every single day, the moment you get up in the morning. But what's happening in the world? The moment you get up in the morning, checking the mail, checking the social media, checking so many informations. See, focusing on the external world, not focusing on yourself. That is what is self-discipline, working hard on yourself. Where do you get the time? Of course, where do you get the time? Yeah.
It will be really hard whatever we say,
Accept.
to accept and things. But if you dwell into the same and then look, it looks very normal because everyone around you doing. You have to take yourself out with no noises around and look from a perspective. Then only you will realize whatever we said so
Hmm.
far will make more
Sense.
sense to you.
Hmm. So that is why the mindset shift is necessary. That is why you need to understand the wealth code as well. Once after understanding this picture, then you will understand how you can escape out of it gradually. You may say that, oh, when I get a, again, some people, in fact, I was like that too. Some people say, when I get a $50 million in the lottery, everything solves. It will not. According to statistics, 83% of the people who wins the lottery,
Mhm.
are becoming completely broke in 3 years time. You take the statistics or go in Forbes or any statistics, if you take, 83% of the people are becoming broke who wins the lottery, becoming broke in 3 years time. Bankruptcy. Statistics, guys. It's not we are just giving a random number. This is statistics. Go and see in Forbes or anywhere. Correct? So money is not a problem here. Did you get that? Your wealth code is a problem here. How you are balancing yourself in the wealth with this wealth code is a problem here. Stop working for money gradually. Make the money to work for you. That is where you end up in getting the ultimate freedom. So what is ultimate freedom? Let's talk about the next phase. What is ultimate freedom? The ultimate freedom of life is nothing but not only the time freedom, not only the location freedom, not only the financial freedom, but the most important thing is health
Health
freedom.
freedom.
Have you ever hear the term health is wealth? That is what you must focus on. See now, Oh my God, significant percentage of people are having diabetes,
Yeah,
blood
at a young
pressure,
age.
young age itself, arthritis, and all those sort of silly things.
We belong to Gen X. So our parents got these minor ailments, which we always talk about and hear when they were 60,
Mm.
or late 55
Yeah.
or 60 or 70, they got it. Some, only some.
Mm.
But now we hear more in mid 30s
Mid
itself.
20s. Come on,
Yeah.
mid 20s.
We hear more often, and a lot of them are on regular medications on that.
Because not focusing on the health, not focusing on themselves, and not doing any practice towards enhancing their spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional, and running right from the school age towards a work for money. What happens? You will be losing all the four types of wealth, whereas only focusing on the financial wealth. That's it, gone. Because you started to believe to create your life around work. So
Yes.
you ended up in living to work. You will never achieve freedom. So that is what that you need to understand. You are here born in this world with your purpose, and you need to have a vision. Most of you doesn't have the vision. When you don't have a vision, you will settle for small. When you don't have a vision, you will drift around. Because when I talk to people, what is your financial goal? I want more money. Okay, how much you want money? I don't want to be greedy by one. What? Come on, real. What is this? I want more money, but I don't want to be greedy. Come on. First of all, have a clear, specific vision. For that, have a clear, specific mission. And for that mission, what is your goal? Have a specific, clear goal. When you have these three things, vision, mission, and goal specifically, then you have a direction. When you have a direction, eventually what I end up doing, you will work towards it by working hard on yourself. When you don't have these three, then you end up in what you have. You end up in settling for small. You will fit in, you will budget, and you say, I'm happy with what I have. And as a year goes, 5 years, 10 years, you will forget yourself. That is why when we ask, what is your passion? I don't have any. Come on. You're already losing, you're distancing yourself from you. And you end up with this ease. You need to understand all these things. So the ultimate freedom of life is living with time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, and health
The
freedom.
freedom.
So whatever the business that you're in, or the job, of course, definitely by means of job you can't get all these four. And you are here, born here to deserve to live the life to the fullest, because you deserve more, and you deserve to have all these four types of freedom. And you need to be completely wealthy in all these five types: spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and as well as financially. That's what you're born here. But for that, you need to have a vision, mission, and goals, specifically very clear and specific goals. If you don't have, then you end up in drifting around. When you have it, then you have the direction. And when you have the direction, then you see the opportunity as it is, not as you are. When you don't have the direction, you will see the opportunity with your fear and self doubt, which has been injected into you. When you have a direction by means of having a clear, specific vision, mission, and goals, eventually you see the opportunity as it is. Even though you have a fear, even though you have a doubt, you end up in taking that with a fullest commitment, because you know how to do it anyway. Because you'll become the go-getter, you will become the action taker, and you will become the extraordinary person to make extraordinary decision and to take an extraordinary action to live your life to the fullest. That is the way to make a life towards ultimate freedom of life, to achieve the time freedom, financial freedom, location freedom, and health freedom. That's it, guys. That's what we are here to convey to you,
Yeah,
share
it's
with you.
loads of values. You can rewatch in replay. If you're watching live now, you can watch in replay too, and educate yourself
Yeah.
with this. How to take control of your life, in especially the very specific to time and finances.
Yes, Arvind Kumar, wish you a happy new year to you both and have a great year ahead. Always, guys, always. Throughout the life, we are living a great life. So live the life every single day, not just on the weekends, not just on the new year, not just on the auspicious day, every single day because you are born for it. So anyway, thank you so much, Arvind, in such a way. We highly appreciate that. So that's it.
Let's all
Succeed together.
succeed together.
Cheers and awesome.